What's up, guys? Man, I figured it was time for another collections video. 2021. Since my last collections video, my collection has changed quite a bit. I believe my collection was over 90% Medfords at that point. I have branched out and found some new gems and wanted to share them with you. So, first off, the Medfords that are still in my collection that I haven't let go, these are the ones that were special to me, are the Medford full-size .26 Marauder, an S90V. Great knife, just a big knife. That one may be on the block. This one is just beautiful. The Medford MIDI Marauder. This one is just fire. Beautiful knife. I don't see that one going anywhere. This one's another one that's near and dear to my heart. The S90V PVD coated slim MIDI. Fantastic knife. And this one. Definitely don't see this one going anywhere. The Dress Marauder. Can't believe they quit making this. Just a killer knife. This one's in my pocket a lot as a backup knife. So let's talk about, can't forget the beautiful Micro Praetorian. So, and well, one more slim mini. This one actually is on the chopping block. This one's available if someone wants to pick this one up, because I really don't need two slim midis. I thought I wanted the sculpted, but I don't want to sacrifice the S90V. So anyway, that one and that one are probably going to be available pretty quick. So another brand that I've been a fan of for a long time is Microtech and Morpheon. I don't do automatics, but this knife is so good that I don't care. And I think this knife needs to be an automatic for what it is. The action on this thing is sweet. I mean, it's just big old thick fat blade stock like I like. It's just a killer knife. I had to have it. I bought it for a long time. Another Microtech, actually a Morpheon, that I look for a long time because they're extremely expensive, is the Annex. And I am a huge fan of this one. I love this knife. I ran across a deal on this one. It was part of a set a guy was selling, and I got a deal on it. And didn't get the box with it, but that doesn't matter. It was just the fact that I finally got one. So another newer brand to me is the Grimsmo Norseman. The Grimsmo brothers do amazing work, and I avoided this knife for a long time because of the blade shape, but I can, and mainly because of the recurve. I'm just not a big fan of recurves, but I can tell you, all that withstanding, this knife is so good that it doesn't matter. I mean, this knife is so far and above so many other knives that blade shape is completely irrelevant. I love that knife. I also have another one that's for sale that has a what's the Cerakote coating on it, on those scales. Let's see what's next. Okay, let's talk about the best EDC pocket knife I've ever found. This is the CKF Rotten Evo 2. Now, this knife is not only beautiful, the Damascus clip, zirconium backspacer, unbelievable grinds. This knife is extremely useful. It's unbelievably thin behind the edge. I don't know if you can see that, but it's crazy thin behind the edge. M390. This is knife of the decade for me. I'm sure there's a lot better knives out there. This is the best I've found. I've always been a Benchmade and Spyderco fan. I've always leaned a little towards Spyderco. This Benchmade is phenomenal. Okay, the regular bug out, I'm not interested. Okay, I had it. It felt a little bit cheap. It's a great knife. Probably would never have problems with it, but it just wasn't for me. This one is the Blade HQ exclusive with the G10 scales and 20 CV blade. These scales, you ain't bending. They are hard as rocks. This knife is super light, 20 CV. The action is killer. Fidgeability is killer. Home run for Benchmade. Now, on to my latest acquisitions back into Spyderco. The Paysan. This is the third time I purchased this knife, and it's gonna stay in my collection. Just some situations came up. People wanted it more than I wanted to keep it, and I sold the other ones or traded them, used it for trade bait. But when I had the opportunity, I bought another one because the Spyderco Paysan is as awesome as it looks. It's integral with S90V blade steel, one of my favorites. Just a killer knife. One that surprised me here lately, I just did a review I'm about to release on this one, is the Drunken. The shape of this one kind of reminded me of the Spidey Chef, and I didn't care for the Spidey Chef, but this knife is so good. It's definitely not a Spidey Chef. It's got the Tai Chung mirrored, stonewash, polished blade on it. Beautiful, beautiful carbon fiber. The ergos are stupid. I'll leave the review to you because this is the one I haven't reviewed. But, on the pin front, the pins I've kept out of all the pins I've purchased, I still have several for sale, but these are the ones I'm keeping. The Grimsmo Saga titanium pin. Love, 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 love that pin. Super, super light. Holds Parker inserts. You can get, I have the Parker gel insert right now, and it writes unbelievably good. Hinder Investigator. This is a great one just to throw in your pocket. Great, great knife. Not as good as the Grimsmo, but not near as expensive. That Grimsmo Saga is very, very expensive. If you're looking for a budget, not a budget pen, this was in my pocket right now because it's always in my pocket. This is the, God, what is the name of this one? Yep, it's on Amazon. I'll have to look it up. I'll post it in the comments. This is the one. These are $39 on Amazon. Killer, killer, killer pen. They use the Pilot G2 inserts. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but I'll post it down in the comments. Guys, thanks for watching. God bless you and your families. This is my collection for 2021. God bless you and your families. Say a prayer for our country. Good night.